Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Bad Candy 69 coming to you with my first game review for CyberPunk 2077. The game takes place in the year 2077. You start off as a lone mercenary named V, who set out to become one of the best mercenaries in all of Night City, which eventually leads you to your inevitable demise. As the game continues, we come across a group of friends who will help us along our journey to essentially become the best mercenary that we possibly can be. Unfortunately, we do happen to come across quite a bit of road bumps that will stop us in our path. Bringing us to life choices. Life choices are just like any other role-playing game, where like Mass Effect or Skyrim. Essentially, the choice that you pick will take you down a different path. Keep in mind though, whatever life choice you choose will give you different selections. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be going down a specific ending. There are 6 endings in total, and some of them are hidden endings, so you'll have to look those up. Now let's talk about the weapon system. This is something that I thought actually was done pretty well in this game. There are glitches from time to time, as we've all seen, but most of the weapons in this game are absolutely fantastic. There is an upgrading system through your skill points, so it's something that you do have to look at. Now, I have to say my personal favorite is swords. As you can see here, I do have blades and a couple of other things, and we switch over. I can't say enough how much I love the blade system. I think it's super fun, and the fact that you can pretty much slice up everyone like chorizo is pretty freaking wicked on its own. Which brings us to the talent system. Now, this system is broken up into 5 different parts. Each individual part will have its own subcategories that will lead into different things. In order for you to get better at whatever you want to specifically do, say an Iron Man build or say be an assassin samurai, you would need to upgrade things like your reflexes, or if you wanted to be essentially like a cyber runner, you would upgrade something like breach protocol or your intelligence. These little skills do make up a large part of the game, but understand that you can't actually master everything. So once you get to a certain point in the game, you really can't go back and change anything. You're stuck with whatever you choose to do, but that's why I honestly say save your game as much as you can and give them individual names if you would like to go back. Now we get into our graphics. This has to be the most demanding game I'm pretty sure anyone's ever played. Trying to play it in 4K on the computer truly does demand the best of the best. I do have the best the retail market does have to offer, and even playing it at 4K, I'm only getting roughly around about 62 to 68 FPS. If I do play it without any kind of DLSS, I do start to get stutters, and I do start to drop frames down to about anywhere from 48 to 55 FPS. It kind of just varies. The game is beautiful though. The graphics, once you actually are in and you're playing on a new generation console or you're playing with one of the 3080s, everything is activated as far as motion blur. It is just outstanding. It is really outstanding, minus all the glitches. And honestly, I wouldn't even waste my money with this game when it comes to the old generation consoles, because we all seen the graphics on there and they are just absolutely awful. So my final thoughts for the game. If you are going to purchase this game for a old generation console, I would say you're making a mistake. The graphics are terrible and the overall playability of the game is just not there. If you have a new generation console, or you do have one of the 3080s or even a 2080, the game is fun. It is an amazing adventure, and the overall aesthetics of it are really, really pleasing to the eye. I gotta say that Keanu Reeves did do a good job with his voice acting. Don't believe what people say that he didn't. I think he did. Now, you gotta keep in mind he's a huge voice actor, and he's an actor in general, so he doesn't have all the time. This game's been in development for almost 10 years, so we gotta think just exactly how much time he could actually invest into this game. I do think it's pretty cool that they did add his motorcycle design in real life into the game. Overall, the game is going to be a top hitter for me. You know, it really is a great game. The endings are amazing. Most of them really make you feel, and honestly, that's why I'm going to give this game a 8 out of 10. I'm not going to give it anything higher than that, and even that is being really gracious, mainly because of all the glitches. I do think that it was a little bit of an unfinished game, but it is what it is. We are where we are. So guys, I hope you liked my video. I'm making this video because I wanted to give the opinion of a true gamer who's been doing this for 20 years. I know a good story when I see one, and I have to say that this game really does have it. So if you have the extra money, go ahead and pick it up. If not, skip out on it. Either way, have fun. And remember, don't let any review ever stop you from playing a game. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.